Hi everyone, welcome to Flic and Flac. Start the montage! Need a sign when you've got that. Look at this beach. That's Flic and Flac, and that's why we didn't put the sign here, not because we couldn't find one. The sea is awesome. It's a sign. I'll show you on a map somewhere where we are. Well, we're in Flic and Flac, which is about
there. So there is like over 1.5 kilometers of beach, and if you can just see out there, they're yellow bollards, so that indicates it's safe to swim there. No buses are going to hit you. Guaranteed no buses.
Wow, this place is huge. I mean, it really is huge. We've already walked for about 1 kilometer from that side, and apparently it goes another 2 kilometers that way. And then there are all the resorts. Wow, this beach is big. I'm not completely sure, but this looks like the one that they had at Potrador. You can have a barbecue here. I think this looks like a safe area to have a fire, so you can bring your barbecue and have it here with, believe it or not, swinging you around with those views. Fire here, views there.
I think there's quite a few of them dotted all around the beach.
Yeah, and also they've got these really great places where you can sit that have a bit of shade.
Stunning.
Remember when I said those other things were probably for a barbecue? Have a look here. That's for a barbecue. That one. And you get
cool.
The things.
Well done, Flic and Flac.
Well done, those guys. And also, if you think we're doing a good job, why not give us a thumbs up? Well done, us guys. Yeah, us guys. Because we show you lime kilns. It's a lime kiln, everyone. And you can get under. You can get under a little bit. But it's a lime kiln with battlements, and it's quite small.
Trying to find Brian. Oh, there he is.
Oh, wow, look at that shape. That is... How would they get the lime up to the top? I have no idea. But it's cool with they're called ramparts?
I think so. Flying buttresses.
Buttresses. But what a great shape you have.
I think these ones aren't flying. These are just buttresses.
Into the lime kiln. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see up, but this is the closest gap I can actually get to it. So hopefully we were able to see up there something.
It's got quite a weirded, like rounded design, like a honey pot or something.
Yeah. Well, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like a honey pot.
There's no ramp, and there's no evidence that there ever was a ramp here. And you can see that they have repaired it. So they have put cement where it's needed. But you've also got the original lime mortar right here. That's original lime mortar. But how did they get the coral in there?
I have no idea. I just love its whole, it looks like a pot.
It's a mystery.
It's very cool. It starts like a tower and then becomes a pot. It's kind of cool.
This is La Forêt, as you can see, and that means lime kiln. There's the lime kiln there, and she's actually named her place. So if you want to come get a halim and some steamed noodles and some rice,
boiled noodles,
and a curry and bread, this is the place to come, and then you can go eat it
at the lime kiln.
The lime kiln. Awesome.
So this is the official snack place of visiting the lime kiln.
Absolutely.
There are a lot of little food huts at this part of the beach near the lime kiln. Obviously not all of them are open at the moment because there's not tourists around at the moment. And then you've got a whole bunch of kiosks that you can eat with a view. Gorgeous winter's day in Mauritius.
Is this going to turn into a red letter day? Is it? Oh wow!
It's a portal!
Double. It's another double! But wait for it! It's got a
double.
And it actually auto closes. Cool, they have a double on the beach. I wonder if the phones actually work.
Right, so there's quite a few parking lots along Flic and Flac Beach. I think this is the third one we've seen now.
This one
So-
seems to be a major area because it's got these huts.
Yeah, and there's more public toilets here as well. And of course an ice cream van.
Just down from the lime kiln, which you can almost make out down there. They have these huts. So if it's raining or it's a bit sunning, and the beach is right there behind the ice cream van. Ice cream. I was just thinking about this. If you own an ice cream van, think about this. Maybe try make those snowflakes or bubble tea because they're that popular. Still do ice cream. Everyone still wants ice cream. But a snowflake, that's a yummy thing.
Yeah, but you could put bubbles in your ice cream.
Exactly, bubble tea. Oh, bubbles in your ice cream. Try it. Bubbles in your ice cream. I think that might be a thing, guys. I think I might be onto a winner here. Call me in a year when you're a millionaire. On the other side of the road from the beach, which is behind me there, it's just jam-packed full of restaurants, and they look like really fancy restaurants. And you can see the stuff on that one. This one's actually a hotel and conference center. There we are. Something or other. They really have tried to keep in fitting with the lime kiln. I'm just kidding. It's probably just good stonework.
This is actually Manesha Hotel, which is actually quite reasonable. I think it's like about 5,000 rupees a night only. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's right across from the beach.
And that's the beach. So it's not far. You walk across a pedestrian crossing and you're at the beach with all the foods. Over there's the lime kiln. I'm just going to swing you around so you can see how close this is. Twin Gardens. I think it's a restaurant. Right now it's not actually open. And it looks like there's another one right next to it. So this one looks beachy and this one looks kind of colonial. And it seems like they each have their own feel about it. So this is an actual surf roti. So that's a deer roti. Never seen one before. Looks great.
Actually,
Just on one half, on just a little bit on that. Yeah, like that. Perfect, thank you.
And they also do pieces of chicken, which look great.
Thank you.
How much?
Oh man, 70 rupees.
Nice.
Let's go to a bench.
Yeah, we can sit in the sun. It's a glorious winter's day.
It is, it's so hot.
It's wonderful and there's no wind. Beautiful. Nice relaxed pigeon on the beach. There you go. Yes, you're gorgeous.
Right next to the lime kiln and the barbecue area, they've got these plastic recycled benches and tables and things, but please be aware when you bring your bra, don't make it here. I was so busy showing you the bench, I forgot to show you that. That's our view for our breakfast.
It's awesome.
Right through there, lime kiln, sea, and this is where we're going to eat it. Riki needs to get some photos. I'm dying of hunger, but she's going to photograph every single one. Can't get too close, otherwise my shadow gets in the way and she shouts at me. I'm going to try the chicken donut with the sea right behind me. Oh, it's actually quite dense. I don't know who's getting it. Maybe Riki.
I think it's actually like solid chicken because they do
Okay.
chicken pieces there.
Yeah.
Wow. That looks yummy. And how much was it? 15 rupees. You can't beat the view.
Riki had a little bite. She thinks it's okay.
Yummy chicken samosa with some little bits of corn in it. Awesome.
So here we go with our surf roti unboxing. Surf means deer, remember? Look at that.
And there's a bit of chili all on that side.
So the chili on that side, Ricky's bit on that side, but it looks like chunks of meat in
Oh,
there.
it looks lovely and they look soft. Look at that.
Oh, and they're soft. Wow. Wow. No, okay.
Gorgeous. Man. Surf roti. And you nicely put chili on the one side for Brian.
This is technically a ferrata.
Ferrata. Yeah, okay, ferrata. It's a little bit puffier so that you know the difference. See, the bread is thicker and puffier, I think. But correct me if I'm wrong.
Might just be bigger.
Might just be bigger. Yeah, you can see the waves crashing.
Nice.
See if we can focus up to the beach. Yeah, look at that blurry ferrata.
Awesome. Roti with the lime kiln. It might be too bright at the lime kiln.
Man, that looks so cool. Okay, let's eat it now.
Yeah. I get to go first. Oh, paper blowing away. Oh no, I need it.
Give me the paper.
Anyway, so here we go.
Eating from the chili side. Okay, cool. Messy. Like a good burrata should be.
Oh man, this is a good roti. It really is, well, burrata technically. The meat is so soft and juicy and succulent, and the chili is just right. He really got the balance on this perfectly. So good, I'm taking another bite before Riki gets a chance.
Thanks, dude, thanks. Spit it out. And it came from that place over there. Krish Delight's Boutique.
Right next to the palace.
Right next to the palace.
Yep, Flic and Flac delivering again. Wow, that burrata was fantastic. Really good. And if you like a meaty burrata, that's the place to get it. With surf.
Great, and like 50 rupees, and you can get a lamb one for 50 rupees as well. And they've got like chicken liver also. That's cool.
So a lot of choices to put on your burrata. But I would suggest that one. Or maybe the lamb.
Yeah,
or maybe I should go back and get the lamb and see. And I'll let you guys know. Right next to where we got the burrata is Ayon. Instead of Ayon. But it looks quite popular and it looks like a great place to actually sit and have something to eat.
Flic and Flac is an awesome place for scuba diving. As you can see on the back of this car. They've got caves and wrecks and places for beginners and all sorts.
Oh, it smells particularly good here. Oh, wow. Ribbon Reef is opening. They'll be open in a few minutes, but the smell of their cooking ribs and reef. Woo. Oh, and there's a Marmite. The Marmites were things that they actually cook the sugar cane in. So, Marmite Mauritian, probably cooking sugar cane. Or probably a restaurant.
So that's pretty cool. You've got the Ribbon Reef, which is going to be like beef and stuff. You got Le Marmite Mauritian, which is Mauritian cuisine. And then you've got like the Mauritian and Chinese cuisine all across there. And wait for it, let me bring you back around. You've got pizza and pasta. Because you got to have your Italian.
Lots of Italian, huh? What I tell you. Just above the beautiful Italian restaurant, Chez Pepe Apartments, right there. And I'm going to show you something. Well, sorry, Rick. Yeah. I'll show you something. These are the views of the apartments.
From the apartment, yeah.
From the apartment. I'll lift it up a bit so you can see it from height. Awesome. Oh, and that's a Riki.
And Riki doesn't always come with the views.
A little bit of a cutscene. The Italian place, Chez Pepe, this fancy place. And then over there, we're going to jump to that point. This is the point we've jumped to. Pizza, wood fired. In there with the old stone. Oh, it looks like a rave party. They have rave party. Oh, this is Shots Nightclub, but they have wood pizza. You can see the pizza oven there. It's a nightclub.
Awesome. This place is so cool. And I've seen like some of the Airbnbs you can get for like $20-something. Super cool. Definitely a must. I just can't get over Flic and Flac. I mean, they say it's the second most popular tourist place apart from Baie, but I live in Baie. We don't have the convenience of the beach, a beach really. And we certainly don't have all what's behind me on the street within walking distance of each other. Right, let's go on into the nightclub. Yeah, a nightclub, a seafood restaurant, 2 pizza places, Mauritian place, a Chinese place, and loads of street food. Wow, guys.
This is actually Shots. I'm not sure, but look at this, like a beach party with pizza bars and a swimming pool and decks and places to sit, and of course even cooler bars, and of course a restaurant area. Wow, this place is going to be pumping come October. Pumping, I tell you what. This Shots is going to be a place. Oh wow. And this is pretty cool. I mean, right next to the pool, obviously. And this bar, beer's on tap. Awesome.
That's great. You get a beer. No way. A pool, a pizza bar, and another bar with beers on tap behind me. So cool. Oasis complex. I got to go look them up and see how much it is to rent a place, because this looks like a great place to spend a weekend. Okay, so it's not finished being built yet, but Oasis complex is going to be a hotel with 55 rooms, like studio apartments. They can sleep a maximum of 4. Looks like they're making their own little, almost all-inclusive, but not exclusive, because there's a nail bar and multiple restaurants. That's super cool.
Here's the bit I missed. Shrine champagne bar. How awesome is that? Right here in shots. Obviously, you riffraff will be staying out here. This is where you are. Because I'm VIP. Into the champagne lounge. Oh wow! I was going to show you this beautiful, my new throne. I'll show you that in a minute. Because look at the rest of this place. Grand piano. Oh yes. Because what does a champagne bar need but a grand piano? Oh, and it plays. And in here, Mood Chardon, of course, and Mr. Walker. And of course, all the champagnes, because this is a champagne bar. Oh wow, how these lights, jelly-filled lights. Oh man, this is a place. Wow, this is actually a place. Champagne lounge. Awesome, and they got a throne. You pretty much knew it had to happen. I know it's not the right place, but I was finally home. Prince of my... Oh wow, I don't know the words. But the king in my throne, the prince of my throne, something like that. Anyway, Prince of Baie territory. How awesome is this? Oh wow, this place just delivers. I actually thought this was just wallpaper, but have a look. It's actually 3D. What an awesome effect. Right next to the throne.
This is so cool.
It's actually 3D.
There's a grand piano and look at that bar. This is stunning.
Queen Riki. Say something regal.
I do declare the best champagne bar I have ever been in.
So the guy said I could order anything here that I wanted. So I got myself a Desperado. Wow, that's a big beer. He'll demonstrate her skills.
Some of the keys don't work.
Here's Riki showing off.
And it needs to be tuned.
Okay. What I didn't point out when I was pointing this out was that. That is a big screen TV, so you can actually sit and watch the football or the Olympics at the moment. Something like that. Come down, sit here, watch the Olympics on the big screen.
Yeah, exactly. Picture this at sunset.
You're just sitting at the bar with a sugar picture.
Yes,
You're just sitting at the bar, just having a drink, and the sunset is there.
it's beautiful.
This is what the sea looks like now. Obviously, it's about midday, but look at what happens at sunset. I can't even focus on it. It's so beautiful. Wow. So that's actually from here, through those trees that you see just behind that bus. Right there. That is where that photo came from. Wow. Thank you.
Welcome.
Right next door to the nightclub, pub,
Yeah, it kind of adjoins it.
the fun zone is...
Chutneys, Indian cuisine. Yeah, so we got the Indian restaurant now.
Gentleman's Club. It says private, and it's in there. And I would go and show you guys, but I'm no gentleman, so.
On the main road of Flic is a huge cemetery. And this is like pretty much the only thing that was here in the 1960s. Brian will tell you more.
Flic actually stands for Frieden Flac, which basically in Dutch means free and flat. Free and flat. The Mauritius government decided not to do any tourism. It wasn't until the mid-70s that they decided to actually start handing out land for 5-star resorts and that sort of thing. And then it really started building up. And that's where Flic became so big. But they can never get this prime land because it's a cemetery.
Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony. Stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Thank you, ice cream van.
Toilets are this color. So easy to find, even here in Flic, standardized.
I'll never guess. But this is Flic public toilets. Spotless.
And even the guy's toilet looks great. Riki wave. That's the toilets right there. And over here, because you can swim right there, these are showers. And they actually work. I got my feet a little bit wet. But there you go, showers work. Right here in front of what I assume is a swimming beach. But it looks way too wavy. That's the beach.
Surfing beach.
Surfing beach.
Silly you.
The waves are a little wild out there. And but it stops at the reef. It does stop at the reef. But the waves are not playing around. They are proper full-size waves.
And today is such a calm day. So I can imagine in a stormy day. Wow.
I can imagine. It must be crazy out there. Up until now, we've been walking on this grassy bit. If you want the sand, it's right there next to the sea.
Duh.
From here on, look at this. Beautiful sandy beach. Mandatory shade dogs.
It is hot today.
I didn't really think about it, but the shower is right there, so I can actually go and see how cold the water is. Oh wow, it's really cold. As you can see, it is really refreshing. Oh, really, really refreshing. Chilling with the sun so hot. Really nice.
It's a bit difficult on this really, really soft powdery sand. The difficult life of a vlogger. This is the life. Sleeping in the shade.
Riki walk by. That's a piece of street art right here on the beach. Oh, that's pretty cool. He's actually eating a fish. Nice one, guys.
Okay, so it looks like it was a takeaway right at the beach. And down the other end of the beach, you got your towels and everything, and some more fast food places. You're definitely not going to go hungry in Flic and Flac. That is for sure.
This area here seems to be the main area. Well, probably the main beach. You can see they've got those nice thatch huts dotted around, a few more over there. Much bigger sand area, beautiful water to swim in, but also across there there are a lot more foods and even some towels for sale. So this behind me is probably the main part of the beach where you're going to come down, and there's plenty of parking.
It's just weird because the public toilets are like half a kilometer the other way. Maybe there's more here, we just haven't spotted them.
I don't see them at all there.
Kebabs. Fran spotted a cup of fruit, please. Book said you gotta come get fruit. Self-service chili, awesome.
Salt and chili.
Salt and chili, I think.
Salt and chili, a little bit on top there. And then of course a little bit of chili sauce. Oh, I'll only put a little bit because Riki might want some. This is actually one of my favorite things in Mauritius. I know it sounds weird because there's so many other yummy things, but a cup of fruit with chili on it on the hot day.
Bon appetit. Healthy, beautiful snack. And sometimes the chili bites a bit. Actually, no, the chili is always hot. I can't eat that hot chili.
But I really love it. I mean, it really is such a treat. Oh man, this is really good.
Okay, my arm's getting tired now. And then there's a place where the boats launch from, where you'll go scuba diving from. Oh, I think some divers are coming back now.
So this is the marina right here, and it's quite large and quite open. And also a lot of the dive centers do launch from here. Let's go see a couple of them.
Welcome to my garden. That's so cute.
In walking distance, there's actually ocean divers. Easy enough to spot. The marina is about 50 meters that way, and right here. Oh, wait, before we go there, they got a tapas restaurant. Teaport, it's a tapas restaurant. I love tapas. But anyway, this is Tikaboo diving. So this is another dive center right here. Right here.
Paddy diving. Oh dear, Mama's found a place to roost and the chicks cannot possibly get up there, Mama. Watch out. She will absolutely attack you viciously. Oh, shame, man. Brian using a selfie stick for other purposes. Oof.
Oh, one day.
It's like she's scared of her own baby. Woo. Saved! Thank you, bruh. Here's a nice other shopping centre with an Italian restaurant and masala, an Indian restaurant. Wow, and some shops. It's a dodo.
You get it?
Yeah.
This is Wolmar Beach. Well, this all around me. This is all Wolmar. And it is kind of a little bit of a secret beach. Well, it's not secret. I mean, anyone can come here and it's easy to find.
Waves, eh, man?
Wow. But when Flic and Flac gets a little bit full, I know, 3 kilometers of beach gets full, you've got this great place to come.
Yeah, I think it's probably less popular because there's less food.
Yes.
No food, in fact.
There is no food, but it does have these things. So if you bring your own food, you can sit down here and that's your view. Wow. And you got a buddy sitting there, but she walked all the way down there. Anyway, Myrtle Beach. I don't know why I'm saying it, but it's Wolmar.
Wolmar Beach, Wolmar Beach.
Wolmar Beach. And you might be wondering what the Hilton's doing behind me. Yes, that's the actual Hilton. We'll go see it a little bit.
Wow, so Wolmar Beach does have the yellow bobbles out to indicate the swimming. Beautiful views of Le Morne and shipping.
I mean, it is pretty cool, this beach here. But right here, this place, behind me, this is the Hilton. It's actually a Hilton resort. And would you believe it's like $300 a night for something fancy like the Hilton? Riki always finds weird things to photograph. Never quite sure.
Sea!
Oh, she's filming the sea. They've got these gazebos and all these boats and things in there that you can see, and a volleyball court just up ahead. It does look quite interesting. That's the boathouse there. But look at that. That's a thingamajiggy, what you gonna call it? A pier out to sea. I'm gonna see if we're gonna walk down that without the security catching us. Security guard is right behind me, so I can't actually go on there, but it looks like a great place to take a boat from. I was so busy being beachy and whatever that stuff is, I forgot to say Le Morne. That's Le Morne back there. Oh, Riki and Le Morne. And a boat. The public beach is right there behind me. And between us, there's a bit of a stream. And if you're willing to cross that, you're on to Sugar Beach, which is actually an all-inclusive resort with great palm trees. But I'm not willing to cross that. It looks a little bit gnarly at the moment. Yeah.
Cutest, tiniest little bird with a red beak. Hey, cutie pie, eating little seeds.
I'm still at Wolmar Beach down there. This is actually the traffic center. And while I'm here, I thought I might just tell you that Wolmar used to actually be a sugar estate. This is a huge sugar estate in the region. But I'm really here at the traffic center to show you this. Peep, Eben, Port Louis, Quatreborn. All these are bus terminals. I guess Grand Baie has its own beach, so it doesn't need its own stand. Anyway, this is the second most popular tourist area, Not this beach, the whole of Flic and Flac.
I assume the people coming to Flic and Flac stop here. This bus stop first.
Yes, maybe it's this stop first. Have a look at this cool building. It's called the Open Terrace, and they must have great views up there. Down there, the bit that we did first, there seems to be restaurants and things down there. But down this way, we've come about a kilometer down the actual beach. So you can see Tammy and the beach behind me, and maybe a Riki. As you come down this area, you've got a lot more accommodation. So you've got Spa, okay, that might not be accommodation. Further down, there's tons of apartments. And like Riki said, you can actually get some of these apartments for 25 euros a night, right here on the beach. You just have to look on Google Earth. Tons and tons of accommodation here. And they also have a great beach, but the restaurants are further down.
Okay, so over here you've got a fenced off area with barrels and beautiful little trees growing that are being protected. This is part of one of many beaches, and they all have the same project to replace the casuarinas with more appropriate endemic beach trees. The casuarinas, as you know, have those little things that stick in your feet. And if you've been on the beaches before, you know those little spiky things really hurt.
This is Anna. Anna. She's from the Anna Sugar Estate. Was it called Anna?
It was called Anna.
This is her. I
Poor
think she has
Anna.
been heavily restored by these guys. This is where she actually was, though. So they have restored her, which is good news. It is good news, guys. She wasn't very long lived, unfortunately.
1847 to 1870, which is weird because most of the mills got annexed only in 1890s.
Yeah, so a short-lived one. Medine is just down there.
Yeah, and then Wolmar operated for quite a while.
Right, so Wolmar operated for a while, Medine operated for a while, and annexed everyone. But poor Anna, as
Poor
Riki
Anna.
likes to call her.
Yes, poor Anna.
Poor Anna. But now she's got a second life as a tourist stop. I'll show you. This is where poor Anna lives now. So basically, there she is, performing new jobs for elderly chimneys.
Anna's retirement plan. But anyway, while we're standing here, there are some gorgeous apartments in Flic and Flac, really modern ones and all sorts. Weird to think that the town only has 2,500 people because it's massive, but when you actually drive through it, you realize these are all apartment blocks, these are all for tourists, but not many people actually live here.
No.
Kind of cool. Bye, Anna.
Well, we're driving around looking for something,
Domain
Anna.
Anna.
It's a restaurant. The sea views from here, and these are all apartments. These are beautiful apartments that people can get. But strangely, this road that I'm actually walking on is called Baobab Road. And I can't imagine why they would call it that. Look at the size of that baobab.
It's beautiful.
It is huge. You can even see Bernardine St. Pierre carved his initials in there. Well, he carved the Pierre part anyway. Wow. I mean, it is massive. It is. I'm sort of at a loss for words to say how big it is. It's like a jumbo jet. That's a big thing. Wow.
Beautiful aloe flower. Oh, this tree must look gorgeous at sunset. Oh, and the aloe flower reminds me, there used to be an aloe mill, fiber mill Anna as well. They actually make cloth out of aloes. But anyway, gorgeous, gorgeous baobab tree.
Wow, how appropriate with the sun cresting onto that mountain and setting just over there perfectly for an outro. Everyone, Flic and Flac. It's an actual place with huge beaches, great swimming and fantastic food. You got to come and visit. Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.